Do you own a Ford or Mercury product and your steering wheel controls look like this? Let's fix that. Go to Amazon, type in Cruise Control switches. This one is a company called Basiker. Anyway, here you go. New steering wheel controls. I don't know if that's an actual part number or not. But anyway, we're going to change these bad boys out, make the whole interior of this thing look a little bit nicer. Step 1, disconnect your battery terminal. And tuck it out of the way. Now inside the car, take a flathead, a pick, a pry bar, a pair of needle nose, screwdriver, fingernail clippers, whatever you got, and we're just gonna pop that cover off, revealing a 5/16 or an 8mm bolt. There is one on each side. Now I'm gonna use an 8mm on an impact gun. Ta-da! These bolts usually aren't very tight, so if you don't have an impact gun, you can use a ratchet. I'm just using the tools I have available. All right, and then your airbag and your horn fall straight down. Now, listen, don't let airbags scare you. You don't need to go unplugging anything. You don't really need to go any further than this, because you can rotate this to get to that Phillips head and that Phillips head. So let's take those out. Take note that this one on the top has a ground wire for part of the clock spring. So just make sure you put this ground wire back. But we're gonna take that one loose and that one loose. Now this part's kind of hard to film, but once you get these bolts out and you move your ground wire, you wanna grab this little cable and pull it away. And there comes the old one. Now let's get our new ones. Don't forget your ground wire. That thing looks awesome. Let's do the other side. Now we just set the airbag back into place. Tighten those two bolts back up on either side. Snap the plastic clip or the plastic cover back over them. Check, make sure everything feels good. They're not loose or wobbly. Now let's tighten our battery cable back up. That's good. Now let's start the vehicle, go on a test drive, make sure everything works. Get her up to about 40 miles an hour. We're gonna press the on button and set acceleration. Speed control light comes on. Look at that. Feet off the pedals. Everything works. Press the off button. She turned right back off. On. Coast. And that's how you fix your Ford steering wheel controls. Much nicer.